So that has happened, guys. Wow, we should probably talk about that. Hey, it's Dan, and welcome back to Unified Gaming. Now, in this one, we're going to address the elephant in the room. We have reached 10,000 subscribers. That is such an achievement. In this video, I want to go through and talk about what we're doing as the 10,000 milestone, and more importantly, to say a massive thank you to everybody who has helped to get myself and the channel there. When I set up to do YouTube, I never set it up to make money for views and stuff. I didn't think I'd get to 100 views, let alone 1,000, let alone 1 million views, which we now have over the channel. I didn't think we'd get to 100 subscribers. And yet, here we are, because of you guys, our community, 10,000 subscribers strong, which is just absolutely nuts. So I want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you. The people who are liking and commenting, that really helps. The people who watch all of our videos, that's a massive difference. And everybody who has subscribed to help us get here. You know, without that support, we would not be where we are today. So it's a massive thank you, and it's really appreciated. To kind of give thanks back to you guys and all of the help, I have officially released some merchandise, which you might see on the YouTube already if you've been looking so far, if you're a bit kind of eagle-eyed. And in this one, we're going to go through and talk about what we're doing, as we do have a competition that is free to enter, so we'll get to that in a second. As for our merchandise, we are using a company called Spreadshirt. We have a website, which is shop.spreadshirt.com/unifiedgaming. There'll be a link in the description if you need to see that. But when you get it, it looks like it does on screen right now. You've got some information about the shop, some product examples, so things that we have on there that you can look at. And the big thing I want to just make really clear is that with this shop, everything that you buy in the shop, there is a profit that we get from it. So if you want to support myself, you go, I don't want to use Patreon, you can buy something here and help myself to make videos. It's really appreciated. Like with lots of companies like this, they are charging a commission for it, so they will fulfill it. So the company's called Spreadshirt. When you buy an item, so let's go to the men's line, for example, and you say you buy this really cool hoodie, which is one of my favorites. You can have a look at what it looks like, you can pick the size, you can pick obviously where it gets sent to. They also have guides here. And then what will happen is they'll manufacture the item, they'll send it to where you live, to your shipping address, and then they will take a slight commission from it, and whatever's left, the profit will be sent to me. So there is a profit that I do get, and I will have to pay tax on that as well, because you know it's earnings as part of the tax year. So just note that whatever you buy, I do get a small profit. It's not massive, but I wanted to use Spreadshirt over Teespring, some of the other companies, because the materials they use are really great. So if we look at the men t-shirts, for example, they have been reviewed by 4,256 people, and it's got a 4.5 rating. So you know this is a good t-shirt. I also chose the premium materials where possible to make sure the material is at the highest standard that I can have, because I want the best for you guys. So if you want to support myself and buy some merchandise, you can. As of this video, there's 12 days left on the shop for a code for 15% off. So you can see more information here. It does expire on the 21st at midnight. I will be doing a giveaway as well, which will be the day before on the 20th. So that's when we announce the winner. We'll get to that in a second. But I just want to go through and just show you a few things that I really like, and kind of what was I thinking with the design scheme for all these products. So for the women's stuff, and for the men, it's very similar. We have gone with a very simple and clean design. I'm quite a minimalistic person. I wouldn't wear a logo if it was massive on my top. I'm not that kind of person. So I wouldn't expect other people to as well. So I've gone with a very clean and tidy logo, just subtly placed in the corner. And that's on all the men products, all the women products too, as you can see. And I really like how it looks. It's clean, it's crisp, it's tidy. If you look at the polo top, for example, really nice how it looks. It's just subtle, just kind of on the chest where you'd expect it to be. And you can change the colours and go, what do they look like in different colours? So I've also gone through a bit colours that will be appropriate, so you can still see the logo. We also have accessories as well, which are really cool. Some of them are my favorite, like this computing bag. I think that's probably my favorite item in all of the shop. And the logo's on there. Again, it's subtle, it's not massive. So it's that nice, clean, crisp, modern feel that I went for. And I'm just going to scroll down now so you can just see a few more things that are in the shop. As we said, all the items, there is a slight profit that I get, which I then use to help with the channel. So that's with software, equipment. I'm hoping long term to be able to do this as a full-time job. So if we earn enough money, I can then start to reduce my days teaching to do more videos, which would be great, but that is a little ways off. But that is kind of what the website's all about. You can go on there yourself. It is shop.spreadshirt.com/unifiedgaming, and you can see all the products yourself, or you can put it on any of the YouTube videos as well. Now, for the competition, what are we doing for that? Well, the competition is really simple. Because of all the support we've got, I'm personally going to buy a t-shirt. So it could be a t-shirt for a man or for a woman. The cut is slightly different, which is why. So any item that's priced at $19.99 plus shipping, so I'll pay for the shipping as well, then we'll do that. If you go, oh, you know what, it's $19.99, but I want the hoodie. If you want to pay the difference, we can then work out some arrangements to do that as well. But the person who wins will get a voucher in essence that's worth $20. They can use it towards an item of their choice. If it pays for the item entirely, then I'll pay for it myself. If it's an item that costs slightly more, then they can obviously go and add the difference themselves, and then we'll work that out. So how do you enter the competition? Well, it's really simple. Like with a lot of these things, we ask for people to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's all you need to do. If you want to join, you just need to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And then all of the people who have commented on the video, I'll go through and take each comment. I will allocate a random number, so 1, 2, 3, 4 in order. And then we'll use a random number generator, and then we'll pull a number at random. The person whose number's pulled will win the prize. It's as simple as that. It's the fairest way of doing it. And if you're somebody who goes, oh, I didn't win that, I really wanted it, but I didn't win that, there are discount codes available, so you can use those as well if you like. But that is how the competition works. I will be ending the competition on the 20th of April 2021. So if you do watch this in the future, it has ended. Sorry about that. If you're somebody who is watching it before that date though, you can enter yourself by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It's really simple. And for all those people who don't want to enter, you don't have to. You can still do those things to help. And if you win it, you go, I don't want it, that's fine. So don't feel like, if you don't want it, you don't want it. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, that is our merchandise. So we have loads of cool things. I'm just going to go through and show you some of my favorite ones now, which I really like. Being a teacher, you obviously need to have coffee. So I do actually really like this cup. It's quite clean and simple. I like the fact that obviously it's got our logo. It's got 2 colors, which that's why it's a bit more pricier than normal, because it's got 2 colors on it. But yeah, really, really cool. I also like the water bottle down here. That's a nice water bottle, and it's got like little glittery effects, which are awesome. So you can go for a bit sort of fabulous and go gold. It's not my cup of tea. I'd probably go with the silver or just the metallic like this. But as I've said, my favorite items, if you haven't sort of seen it, are the bag. You can obviously see what it looks like here, which is great. Such a cool looking item. I also really like the men's hoodie, which could also be used for women as well. So it's a unisex one. I really like this hoodie here. I think this is a great hoodie. And I also like, there's one more item down here that I do like too. Let me just find it. This one here. I really like this hat as well, because I like how it's got the mesh at the back, but I like the logo again, it's subtly placed, not glaringly obvious. So yeah, just really, really cool. So that is all the products. I'd love to know, which one do you like the most? What's your favorite? Let me know. Please note as well that when you go on all products, it just shows you like up to, I think it's 20. You do actually have to go into each category. That's just a little tip if you want to see some more stuff. But yeah, I would love to know, what's your favorite item? Is there one that you go, oh, I really like that? Let me know in the comments. That would also enter you into the competition. So it's a win-win there. And I'd also like to know as well, if you would like to, what brought you to my channel? What video did you see that really thought, actually, I'm going to subscribe? I really like what he's all about. I'd love to know that as well. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. So I'd love to know what brought you to the channel. Why do you like what I do content-wise? and what do you want to see going forward. All that stuff really, really helps. So let me know. Great to have a chat. And if you want to chat more and stuff, you can join our Discord as well. We're 800 members strong, which is like really, really impressive. So I'm just going to kind of wrap this one up here in a moment. I'm going to say a massive thank you once more to each and every one of you guys who have been liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I want to say a even more important thank you to those Patreon members. Like, their support has allowed me to do this. I've been able to buy a microphone, I've been able to buy a keyboard and mouse, I've been able to buy a monitor, I've used some of the money towards a PC, which I've bought myself. I'm still waiting for it because of COVID, but you know, that is really helping make these videos. I've also bought software as well, like Affinity Designer, Affinity Photo. So please note that any donation that is sort of given is put straight back into the channel. So if you want to support myself and the channel to continue it growing, to maybe get to a point where I can do this as a part-time or full-time job one day, feel free to donate on Patreon. There's a link there. Buy merchandise, or just simply liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing really, really helps. But I'm gonna wrap this video up here, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you're excited as I am with the whole merchandise store, and I'll catch you in the next video. So bye.